So today's class will be starting the put away strategies at the storage bin level. We'll be discussing the controls. We don't have specific bin strategies, but still we have we can control the bin. Okay. How? Let me open the storage type first of all. In which storage type I am doing the put away? I am doing the put away in either HR01 or HR02. If it is BMWT model, it will be HR01. If BMWQ model, it will be HR02. So both going to two different storage types. This model go to this storage type and this model go to this storage type. In this, it will go to respective section. Section part we discussed fully. Have we discussed the section part fully? Storage sections are sequence.
Yes.
We discussed or not?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, you know, only the bin part is pending. Okay. Storage type part, section part is completed. So this is the main control actually, the put away control indicator and the storage section indicator. So based on these things only, the controls will happen, which storage type and which storage section you can do the put away. Now, I would like to understand mainly at bin level now. At bin level, I'll go to my configuration. I'll go to my warehouse management. I'll go to master data. In master data, you can go to define storage types. What is my storage type? My storage type is HR01. In my BMW, warehouse, my storage type is HR01. Okay? HR01 and HR02. I am opening HR01. So this will be for all storage types, but I am taking example of only HR01, HR02. But whatever I am telling you, it is applicable for all storage types. The controls will be same. If I open any of the storage type, whatever you see here and whatever you see in the other storage types is entirely same. There will be no difference. The fields will be entirely same, but which field you use and which field you will not use, you're going to mention this part here. Okay. Now, storage type role. What is the storage type role I will be using for staging area? What is the storage type
Rama,
role? Yes.
you told that the storage type role will discuss, but you
Mm-hmm.
forgot to discuss on last week.
Okay.
We haven't discussed about anything about storage
Mm-hmm.
type role.
Okay, good. Thanks. Let's discuss now only. There is no problem. Storage type role. Very important field in the EWM storage types. Storage type role. Now tell me, I'll go to my PPT part. Now tell me by looking at this picture, okay, these are our storage types, okay. By looking at this picture, tell me how many storage types we have here now. Let's go step by step, okay. We have like a doors, okay, the transportation unit, dock to the doors. So this is what the storage type, right? Doors are what? Doors are what in the EWM? Doors.
The entry of stock, the entry level of
Yes, but how system knows this one?
Shipping point or receiving point?
That is in the ECC. Shipping point and receiving point and are an ECC. Up to you get the truck to the respective location, ECC will control. There is no problem, okay? But dock, which door? It need to dock. That you should dock to which door? This information available in which system? Which door? Which staging area? This information is available in the EWM system, right?
Yeah.
Now EWM will decide, okay, the truck should come to which door. So generally these doors are belongs to storage type. We'll discuss more. Now staging area. Staging area is what? Staging area is what? What about high rack? HR01, HR02. How many storage types we have? Tell me, guys. In this picture, how many storage types we have? Tell me.
3, 4, 7.
Seven.
Okay. Can you name me? Name HR01. Okay. HR02. 1, 2.
HR03.
HR03. Still.
Scrap,
Scrap.
scrap,
Scrap. Bulk.
bulk,
Yes.
and goods receiving, goods shipping.
Okay. Goods receiving area is called as 9010. And goods shipping area is called as 9020. Okay. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There are 7 storage types we have in the system. There are 7 storage types we have in the system. What about production? I didn't mention here. What about production? Here we have production happening, right? Always stock will go to production, right? Right? Raw materials
Yeah.
will go to where? End of the day. Production, right? So can we
Yeah.
consider this as a storage type here? Production. At least the
Yes.
materials that we will move to production area. PR10 I can take. Can I take it or not?
Mm.
And what about here? Doors. The doors available here, then doors available here. Doors available here and the doors available here. How system knows which door you should dock? We have almost like 10 doors are there here, okay? This 10 doors comes under what? I can say these 10 doors are like 10 bins. These 10 doors are like 10 bins, and entire door part I'm calling it as a storage type. Calling it as a storage type here. So DOO1, okay, or DOOG. D D I guess D00G I'll take, okay. And what about this storage type? This storage type is D00I. D00I means doors for goods receipt, doors for goods issue. Or else I can take a GOGI, I can take DOGI and D0GR. D0GR. Okay. Doors for GR and doors for GI. Good? Clear? Doors for GR and doors for GI. Now, how many storage types I need to create now? In system, how many storage types I need to create now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 storage types we need to create now. There are 10 storage types I need to create now. Same process I'll create. There is no difference of creating storage type. But what will the difference will be? The difference will be, go to again SPRO, go to warehouse management, go to master data, and go to storage types. Okay, go to storage types. Now I am creating HR01. Now I'm creating HR01. Don't worry about other fields that we have it. Only storage type role. Now HR01 is what kind of role it is having? What kind of things HR01 will do? What is the behavior of HR01 now? Tell me, guys. What should be the behavior of HR01 here? What it will do physically?
You are like putting out the stock there.
Okay, we can store the raw material stock here. Example, we can store some stock here in HR01. Right? Now HR01
Yeah.
is like a destination location, like a final destination location or intermediate location.
Final destination.
final destination location only, where we'll keep the stock directly there. Now, if I go to system, now storage type role plays a key maker in EWM. Now, can you see here? There are some standard storage type roles given by SAP. You cannot have your own roles. This you need to go ahead with SAP given roles. You need to go ahead with SAP given roles. Now, for you can see here identification point. First one is standard storage type. Identification point, pick point, ID point and pick point, staging area group, work centers, doors, add, automatic storage interval, work centers, automatic warehouse, and production supply. I have these many roles are available in system. Now tell me, for HR01, which role is suitable? For HR01, which role is suitable now? For HR01, which role is suitable?
Standard storage type.
Standard storage.
For sure, it will be standard storage type. Whenever you are doing a put away, I can say, whenever you are doing a put away in the respective location, stock that is placing in the respective location, the final destination location, okay, then you use normally standard storage type. Not only for final destination location, in this case, I can say one example also, the intermediate location. The intermediate location also will act as a standard storage type only. Okay, the behavior is quite same, okay. But we store only one box here, always one pallet here, intermediate location, and from there the stock will move to the destination location. So okay, so for all the destination locations, HR01, HR02, HR03, and bulk and scrap, bulk and scrap. For all these storage types, what will be the role for this five? HR01, HR02, HR03, SCRP, and bulk. What will be the storage type role?
Standard only.
It will be standard only because if you observe the behavior, same behavior, everything. Okay, you store the stock directly there. Okay, there is no exception. Okay, means you'll get the stock and you store there, and if you want to use the stock, you'll use the stock. That's it. Same behavior for HR02 also. Same behavior for HR03 also. Same for SCRP also. Same for bulk also. Means the requirement is there in the respective storage type and you'll keep it. That's it. It is not intermediate storage type. All the storage types which I am telling you are not intermediate storage type or are like final destination storage types only. Now let's come to the point. Here, can you see here storage type? Observe carefully here. What do you see here? What is this one called?
Conveyor.
It is called as conveyor belt. It is called as conveyor belt. What it is doing here? Conveyor belt. What is the purpose of conveyor belt?
I think it kind of transporting the stock right from one place without manual intervention.
Yes, it is used to transport any kind of box or pallet from one location to the respective destination location. And what is happening here? Can you see? What is happening here? Can you see?
Description.
It is some kind of checking the weight, some kind of checking the size. If you go to normal FMCG companies and all, they will divide the fruits or something with respect to the size of the fruit. You saw this one anytime? Order it maybe if you go to if you're buying some kind of oranges and all, one size of oranges will be in one box. If you have a large size of oranges will be in different box. Have you observed this kind of behavior anytime in the supermarkets? Depends on the size. It will be separated. The same way, in a companies, if they have a requirement, if you go to conveyor belt, normally if you go to airports also, if you go to airports or else I can say like everyone is aware of airports. You'll go to security check, right? Normally, where you'll keep everything all the bag thing. You'll open all the things in your bag and you'll keep it in a security check, right? From there, you'll place your bag in one of the location in a belt. Have you noticed this one in airports?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Now what you will do, you will keep everything in one basket and you'll keep it in one conveyor belt, right? And one after that you'll go to check in and let's observe the part of your baggage, okay? So the baggage will go to one of the machine. The machine will scan everything here, right? And after that, after the machine, there you will see some kind of wait. I mean to say not wait. I can say like 10 seconds it will wait. After passing that scanning, it will wait for 10 seconds. Either it will come to your way, or else it will go to the external security check, additional security check. Right? What is the purpose here? What is the purpose of that one?
What's the question, Tom?
See, if you go to security check and if you keep the bag everything there, everything is good, then it will come straight to you, okay? The bag, okay? What are the bag you keep in security check? If something is wrong, after scanning, if something is wrong, then it will go to additional security check. It will go to different line, different conveyor belt it will go. Have you observed this one? In the airport security check. If something is there, some electronic device is there, something is there, it will go to additional security check, right? In the security.
Yeah, yes, we'll go for this for additional checks.
Hey, have you observed this one or not? Yeah, I rolled this example because everyone is aware, right? Normally. So that is the reason I was mentioning this example. So generally, so this is called as ID point, okay? This conveyor belt I am calling as a ID point. This entry area I am calling as ID point, okay? Identification point. The entry area is called identification point. It means that if the product that is requirement to go to this location, if the product that is requirement to go to this location, the operator will come and he will place in the respective entry area. The operator will keep the goods in the respective entry area. From entry area, it will go in a conveyor belt and it will stop here. And we have three lights here: blue, green, and red. So this blue parts will this normally it will scan actually. Okay, it is able to scan here. So this parts belongs to this blue and parts belong to green. So we have a lot of conditions will be set up here based on the color and based on the supplier, based on other factors. System will identify, okay, that box should go to which um, I can do one thing. Give me a second. I have one more examples. I'll try to take some best examples so that it will be helpful for you. Everything is a closer picture. Okay. It's fine. I'll take another example. Okay. So what I will do, I don't have the exact picture of my example. What I will do, if you observe this small picture here, so in this case, I am placing the goods here, okay? I'm operator. I am placing the goods in the entry point of the conveyor belt. Entry point of the conveyor belt. And if you go see here, there's one kind of scanner available here. So what it is doing, it is doing some kind of scans, basic scan things it is doing, okay? And what it is scanning? Some kind of, it is scanning like, which product, how much quantity, and the quantity size, okay? I can say like, if it is like Pepsi bottle, generally it will see like, how much of capacity it was full. Normally, every Pepsi bottle, it will be filling with around 95% of the bottle it need to fill. If it is some kind of margin, 94%. But if it is less than 93% of bottle, okay, then it will go to a different area now. It should not go to put away normally. Suppose we have one tray. In this tray, one Pepsi bottle is missing. There are some 12 bottles in one tray, but in this tray, we have only 11 bottles. One bottle is missing. We cannot pack like this. What we should do? This ID point or this, I can say this peak point. Okay, ID point is something like where they'll place the goods in the entry point, and pick point is something like observation will be done. Okay, where the goods will be observed, and based on the observation, it will be moved to the different locations. That is called as pick point. ID point and pick point. Clear? Identification is point something like where in the conveyor belt you will place the goods in the entry area. ID point. The goods need to be moved to the conveyor belt or not. The goods need to be moved to the conveyor belt or not. I can say like, if you see my PPT, once the goods comes into picture, the operator will take the goods and he'll go to destination location. So nowhere we are touching the conveyor belt if you see. We'll take the goods and we'll move to the high racks. But if the goods needs to move to conveyor belt here, means the operator need to come to this area, right? Conveyor belt means. In this case, we're identifying that the goods, what are the goods are there, the put away to the conveyor belt. The put away strategies will tell you that go to conveyor belt. In conveyor belt, this is called as ID point. Identification point where it identify the where we need to keep the goods. Once you place the goods, it will go to the respective destination location. This is called as pick point. Pick point 1, pick point 2, and pick point 3. If the goods got stopped here, it will be pick point 1. If the goods didn't stop here, the goods stopped here, it will be pick point 2. If the goods didn't stop either here, if the goods stopped here in the last, it is pick point 3. Got the point? So based on these things, they have a lot of in the software they will maintain some kind of numbers. If it is stopped in pick point 1, they will maintain like one different kind of model, or else I can say different kind of condition for the box, pick point 2 and pick point 3. Okay.
Means every box will so every box will not go to a conveyor belt. In the sense, like somebody will
Mm-hmm.
directly move to destination bin and Some
Yes,
stocks it
normally
will
what
go
will
to
happen,
the,
every box will not move to conveyor belt, okay? As per the requirement, this is always as per the requirement.
okay.
Suppose, let's think, okay, the goods that you receive here, always the goods will be sent, some of the goods I can say, okay, the goods that you receive from supplier, some of the goods that you receive here, it belongs to one model example, BNWX model, okay, that part should go to other plant actually. The parts will be received to your plant, but once you receive it, 50% of the goods should go to other plant, which is 1 kilometer away from this plant. There is one more plant of yours. Okay, from your plant, you should always go to that plant. 50% of the goods. In this case, you'll store the goods in high racks, or else directly you'll send the goods to customer, other plant. 50% of the goods for the BMW X model that you will receive, you need to store in your high racks, and the remaining 50% of the goods, always when you receive it, you need to send the goods to the other plant. Now, how system
So
understand
it
this
depends,
one?
like we
Mhm.
can store it and send it later, or like it all depends, right? Like case to
But
case.
it's a waste of time, right?
Oh,
You're getting my point.
okay,
There also production is happening, okay? In that plant also
okay,
production is happening always. But we cannot wait up to the production end, right? We cannot wait up to the last minute, right, to send the goods. Even they need to maintain some safety stock and they need to do the production, right?
yeah,
Even it is one of the model it is manufacturing. So in this case, normally one truck will be separately allocated for this plant, okay? So means one of the door allocated for that plant. So whatever the goods that we receive it, automatically system will identify that this goods should go to the conveyor belt and it should go to the respective order. Okay, I can say like not every time, maybe daily couple of times. In the morning one truck will go, on the in the evening one truck will go for that plant. Whenever the truck comes into picture here, automatically, when in this case, when the truck is coming here for the goods that requires for that model, the stock is available here, then it's fine. Okay, it the stock will be taken from here and it will loaded in the stock. What in this case, the stock is not available here. Only some kind of stock available here. Okay, 30% of stock available here, and the remaining is we are receiving the goods from the vendor. In this case, what we will do? I want to load 100 boxes, okay? So 50 boxes available here, and the 50 boxes I'm receiving it now. What I should do now? Do you need to unload and I need to receive it to this location? From this location, I need to move to this location? 50 boxes? Or else directly can I move it to the destination location of this one instead of moving to here?
moving to a destination. Okay, yeah, moving to that.
We are moving it to the destination location. I mean to say like not HR0102.
That-
I can directly move to the conveyor belt. From there, I can move it to the respective truck. Clear?
Yeah, but
Means
one
there are a
question
lot
last.
of, yeah.
So this, I think we're trying to create this conveyor belt. I think whatever that we are discussed in our
Mm-hmm.
example, right? Are we are
Mm-hmm.
creating this as one storage type?
Exactly. Without storage how system will identify. In this case, I'm creating like it's a ID point, identification point to pick the material.
Okay, from the unloading to that particular conveyor belt, that conveyor
Yes.
belt will be acting as a storage type,
Yes, it is
where
acting
you are
as storage
defining a,
type. And what about this one? This is acting as a what? This is also acting as a storage type also only. This is one storage type and this is one storage type. Okay. And this one what will call ID point and this one we call as pick point, where you will pick the goods based on the size. Example. ID point is something like where system identifies that the goods needs to be placed in the ID point location, means entry location. Pick point is something like, okay, if it is stopped here, one person should go and pick the pallet from here. If it is stopped here, other person should go. If it is stopped here, other person should go. Means I'm example based on the weight I'm differentiating now. If the weight is 5 kg, it will stop here. If the weight is 10 kg, it will stop here. The weight is 20 kg, it will stop here. Got it?
so you mean to
So
say that we are trying to move the stock between the storage types here? Just understand, like from the ID
yeah,
point
no,
to the pick
no,
point.
yes, exactly, exactly. So this conveyor belt, I have two different behaviors, right? This conveyor belt, I
Yes.
have two different behaviors. One behavior is like it will act as a ID point where I will place the goods. ID point. I will identify that okay, this product should go to destination location, I'll keep the stock here. And pick point is something different behavior, right? Both are two different behaviors, right?
Exactly.
We need to have two different storage types now, ID point and pick point. If suppose the same behavior is there, okay, means you will place the goods within without traveling. System will tell that okay, there itself system will scan. There itself system will tell you okay size of the box. So that in that case, what we will do? The same location within a second, it is telling the information. No passing from to the ID point and pick point. In one place only, we'll place the goods. There only system will tell you the weight. From there, you will divide the material. In this case, what is the storage type behavior in this case? In that case,
We
what
would
is
have
storage
only
type
one
behavior?
storage type.
We have only
We
one
would have
storage
only
type,
one.
right?
Yes.
But in the, what you will keep there?
Identification and picking point.
You will keep both as one, okay? Identification and pick point. Suppose you have a large conveyor belt, as I told you example, large conveyor belt, and this corner is behavior is one, and that corner behavior is one, and this corner there are people working, different people are working, and this corner different people are working. Then in this case, we go ahead with two different storage types, okay? So when you will go for one storage type, when there are only single point of contact in this case, means we don't divide the labors here, operators. Same operators working in the area. In this case, if you see, same operators working in this area, example. We are not moving the goods from to conveyor belt up to the last. The same area, okay, only these two persons are working, okay? Entire conveyor belt. In this case, we'll go ahead with keep source type role as identification and pick point. Suppose, if you see here, there are two persons working here and there are see three persons working here. So we have operators working in different areas now. In the conveyor belt, in the pick point, we have in the ID point we have two persons. In the pick point we have three persons. So in this case, it's recommended way to go for two different storage types. ID point is different and pick point is different. Clear? Clear? Any questions?
No, clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, next is staging area group. What is staging area group means? What is staging area first of all?
Actually, it's a temporary locations where the materials are waiting for the material.
Your voice is not clear. Sorry.
It's a temporary locations where the materials are waiting for potential.
Staging area. I understand the point now, but staging area is having a different behavior actually. Staging area. Intermediate area is fine, but what is staging area? Staging. What is staging? Have we discussed about staging?
No.
Staging. Staging of goods. Goods receiving area. Staging area. Staging area.
No, we have not
GR
discussed this.
zone.
I think
When you
GR zone, huh?
see GR zone, right?
Okay.
Staging area means GR zone and GI zone.
Yes.
9020, 9010. What we call this one as it's a GR zone, goods reception area. Goods reception area, goods issue area. This is called as staging areas. Everywhere you can go, any company you can go, this terminology will not differ. Okay, staging areas will not differ. This GR staging area means where you will stage the goods. Once you receive the goods, where exactly you stage the goods, where exactly you will unload the goods. And what about this one? If you are sending the goods, where exactly you will stage the goods? Where exactly you stage the goods for the goods issue? So these for goods receipt and these for goods issue. This is called as staging area. Staging area. So in the inbound also I have showed you, right, the staging area. Maybe I didn't discuss this part separately, but in the inbound I told you this part is staging area.
Yeah, the GR zone.
Yeah, GR zone, right? That is called as staging bay normally if you see. If you open this inform you, I told this part to you, right? The GR zone and the staging bay we discussed, right? Anyways, so this is called as staging area. So for this storage type, this 90210 and 9020 will have which storage role in this case? What will be the role?
Staging.
So this will acting as a staging area group. Staging area group. Next thing, work center. What is work center? Work center. I can
Work
say
center is
if
a
you
machine.
hmm?
It's a machine.
Deconsolidation.
Yes, consolidation and deconsolidation is called as work center. Consolidation or deconsolidation is calling as a work center. I can say like if you see any of the warehouse, normally you will see work centers, guys. Any of the warehouse, work center in warehouse, you can see. What you will do, you'll do unpacking, packing. Can you see here clearly? What this operator is doing here? Not this one. Can you see this operator is doing? He's unpacking the box. Unpacking the box and he is packing in a different box. Or else, what he can do, he can pack different materials into one box. Otherwise, what he can do, he can directly print the label and he can stick the label to the box. Some kind of work we are doing actually. Some kind of work we are doing actually here. Got the point? This is very good. Okay, I can say. I'll copy this image. Hmm, It's not getting copied. I don't know. Can you see here? Observe clearly here. I'm receiving the goods here, or else I'm shipping the goods to customer. So in this case, I can see always GI zone is there, okay, and this is GR zone, okay. So if you clearly observe here, door 11, door 12 belongs to goods issue, and door 13, door 14 belongs to the goods receipt, okay. You can see directions here, clearly directions. I'm receiving the goods, I'm sending the goods here, okay. So these doors, first observe clearly the inbound, okay. Doors the transports got docked to the door, TU docked to the door, and from there we are receiving the goods to the staging area. This staging area. From staging area, you are moving the goods to the respective destination location, high racks or pallet storage or any kind of bulk storage. So it depends on the storage types that you have in the warehouse. Destination location, you'll keep the goods in the destination location, and from there you'll move to the some kind of area where you will do the some kind of production. Okay, so up to production is not in this picture. So they store the produced goods in the one of the other storage type. Okay. And once you get an order from customer, once you get an order from customer, you need to ship the goods to customer now. So the customer has requested you multiple boxes of different materials. Only one customer has requested you two different boxes of two different materials. Same like Amazon. Amazon, you ordered some one phone case, and also you ordered some that screen guard. Okay, something you ordered. Two different things you ordered from one of the supplier. Okay, so now in this case, if the supplier is one, okay, who is supplying that goods to you, he's only one person. What he will do? He'll pack both in only one cover and he'll give it to you, right? But the suppliers are different in this case. We have two different boxes will come, okay, clear, clear. So now in this case, in case if it is only one supplier, what he will do, he'll pack, right, he'll pack two different things into one box and he'll ship the goods to you, right. The same way when you're sending the goods to your customer also, okay, if the customer is only one customer requesting two different type of goods, we need to move to work center. First of all, you need to move to work center and you need to combine the materials as per the requirement into one box or two different boxes or whatever it may be, and you need to send the goods to the customer here. I'll move to staging area. From staging area, I'll move to the truck. Truck will leave to the customer location. This is clear. This is called as work center where you will do the work. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so this is called as work center now. So this is called as one different storage type. Work center will be different storage type. Now can you tell me all the goods that you're shipping to customer will go to work center? All the goods that you're shipping to customers, will it go to work centers?
No, it will not. So
No,
it depends
only few
upon.
goods. If requirement is there, if the requirement of consolidation or deconsolidation is there, then only it will go to work center. If not, it will not go to work center. Okay, work center is one of the storage type here. Role. Okay, we have different storage types and the role will be with respect to work centers. Now, what is the next one? Doors. As I explained you, we control this entire thing, can you see? Entire thing we called as a one storage type here. In the storage type, we have sections. Sections means what? Section 1, which is for the goods. I can divide into two things, okay? Doors for GR and doors for GI. Doors for GR means one storage type. Okay, this for the GR part. Other storage type will be GI part. Suppose if you are using same storage type for all doors, in this case we are dividing with sections. Section 1 is for GR and section 2 is for GI, something like that. In section 2, all bins belongs to all doors. Section 2 belongs to bins, all belongs to all doors. Got it? So door is one of the storage type here. To control the doors free or not, the whether transportation truck should come and dock to the door or not. So we control with respect to bins this and all. Clear? Any questions on the door spot?
Basically, we'll group the doors or like what exactly?
We can
Huh?
group the doors. I mean to say like grouping of suppose as I told you here, we have goods issue and goods receipt here. Two doors for goods issue and two doors for goods issue. So we need to group these doors, right? Which is belongs to goods
Okay.
issue. And we need to group
Okay.
these doors, right? Which is belongs to GR, receiving.
Okay.
That is called as grouping, I mean. So entirely we need storage separate. If you want to have sections or bins, we need storage separate with doors. Clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, add. What is add? What is my add management? Add.
One question, Ram, like before we
Yes.
go into yard.
Mm-hmm.
So since we are grouping the doors, right, like doors
Mm-hmm.
into thousand steps. So I think as you mentioned earlier class, like whenever we're trying to move a stock from the unloading to the I think GR zone, right? Will
Mm-hmm.
this come into picture?
In the first
Like
point.
let's say
In the first point
the,
means you have one more warehouse task now. Okay. One more warehouse task means what? You'll move the goods from door to staging area now.
okay. So then this case this door will picture. Those door
Yes. Now in this
will
case, what you are doing when you do GR automatically the stock will be in the GR zone. It is moving to the put away location, right? There is no door concept here. First of all.
correct.
Now what will happen tomorrow? Tomorrow from door you will unload the goods to the staging area. One task, and from GR staging area you will move to the destination location. Two different tasks. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
And add. Add means what? Add management. What is add management? What do you mean add management? Where the respective trucks of the warehouse will be stored, right? Add management means. Add management. Can you see? So this is the warehouse. This is the warehouse. What this is called as? What this is called? Hmm? This is the warehouse. What this is called?
Truck parking
Everything
area.
open.
Yeah.
This is called as add, right? Add management, where we will manage the respective trucks to be available. It's a kind of parking space. It's a kind of parking space where the your company trucks will be respective location. And whenever there is a request, okay, some some outbound request. Suppose the truck should go and go to one customer location. You got an order. Your truck should come and load the goods and it need to go to the customer location. So in this case, every truck will have the respective location, parking space. From there, it will be moved to the respective door, and from there you load the goods, and from there it will be moving out of the warehouse. Can you see here? Check-in, check-outs. In this case, if you are receiving the goods from a truck, it will come here, it will check in here. One person will be there and will do check-in with one of the RF device, with one of the delivery number, whatever the delivery number is bringing, he'll carry one label, okay, with him, the truck driver. He'll give the label to the operator. Okay, this is the truck, this is the carrier, and this is the delivery. I am delivering the goods to the warehouse. In this case, operators will validate in the system that this delivery is valid or not, and he allow the truck to come to the respective warehouse. And check-in once happens, what it will do, system will check any door is available to dock or not, respective truck. If anything available, automatically system will assign respective door to the truck. So the truck will go and dock to the door normally here. It will go to dock to the door, and once it dock to the door, automatically operators can see in the one of the monitor what kind of delivery we receiving and what kind of products we have, and it need to store in the which location. In the monitor it will show everything automatic. Okay, now system will create automatically warehouse task, and it will assign to the respective operators. Now operators, what they will do, operators just perform, they will work as per the warehouse task. They will unload the goods, they'll do the put away of the goods. Once they do the put away, what will happen, once they unload all goods, the truck will leave the door and it will go in the parking space. Can you see? The truck will leave and it will go to the parking space. In the same way, whenever we are sending the goods to a customer, the truck will come and it will log to the door. They will load the goods. What are the goods? They will load the goods and they will come here and they will do checkout. By checking out, they will give the respective labels, everything, which customer they are delivering, where the location, everything they will give it to the one of the operator available in this location, and they will do checkout. Clear? This is called as ad, guys. Ad management. We control the truck movements actually here. In the ad management, we always control the truck movements. Truck check-in, truck checkout, okay, dock to the door, undock to the door. Okay, all these things we control in the ad management. Clear? Clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is called a one storage type, okay? Ad.
So that is out of warehouse, correct?
Out of warehouse, but it's controlled by EWM.
Okay.
And automatic storage retrieval. Automatic storage retrieval. What is meant by automatic storage retrieval, guys? Here, what do you mean by automatic storage retrieval? There are some storage types you will see in the future. There are some storage types you will see in the future. Can you see who is controlling this storage type? Operators can operators can go there and do the put away. Will the operators can go there and do the put away?
No.
No. Who can
No,
do the put away there?
we have automatic lifts and conveyors
It's
here.
automatic. I can say it's automatic. Okay. If you see clearly here, can you see here? Good part. What you will do, you will place the goods in the respective location. Okay. In one side, you will place the goods in the respective location, entry point. Okay. From there, what will happen? Automatically, it will move to the what are the empty bin available. It will find automatically, and it will move to the respective destination location here. And whenever there is a requirement of removing the goods, automatically it will pick the goods from the storage type and it will be keeping in the respective area to the pick. So this storage types normally we call it the automatic storage retrievals. For the point,
But we will do it, or like we will program
up
it.
to you keep in the respective location. Up to you keep in the respective location, you will manage it. Okay. So in this case, Up to where you will manage here? Up to where you will manage? So there are some conveyor belts I can see here. What you will do there? You will keep in one of the conveyor belt entry point. You will keep, right. In one of the entry point you will keep, and it will come to conveyor belts. From there it will go to the put away in the respective location by these machines. But
But whatever that is being suggested by the system, right? EWM, whatever it
it will be
suggests, it
controlled
will
by
go on,
system
right?
only. But normally, as I know, this will be controlled by external systems. Okay. Up to you place the goods in the one of the location here, entry point, it will be controlled by EWM. But once the goods move to here also, it will be controlled by EWM. But keeping the stock, taking this warehouse task and keeping the stock in the respective area, it will be controlled by a different third party softwares. Depends on the company, okay, which company you have a deal, okay, to manage this automatic. There are a lot of ways, okay, lot of companies are there actually, like MHP, okay, lot of companies are there, okay, so they can prepare. They already have some softwares to control these automatic machines by using MFS. I can say like AGVs, automatic guided vehicles, and lot of things. They can control this part. But EWM is gonna support for that part. Okay, EWM will send the warehouse tax information to this automatic machines,
So
and this will
whatever the
do the
bin
work.
suggested by whatever the bin suggested by EWM, will it be placing that only, right?
Exactly,
But
exactly. What are the bins suggested by EWM? It will be keeping the stock in the respective bin by these automatic machines. No manual. How these automatic machines will work? This will be controlled by whom? This will be controlled by the respective company from whom you bought the license on these things. Okay, got it. Even if you go to AGVs also, okay, I can say even if you go to AGVs, I can show you AGV. If you go to AGVs, can you see? If you go to any company, any warehouses, you will see that this kind of AGVs. Okay, automatic guided vehicles. Okay, automatic guided vehicles. You will see who will control these AGVs, guys. EWM will control. EWM will control these AGVs.
I think there is integration which should be built, right?
This is
For within
integration,
each.
fully integration part. This is, but EWM will tell always what will be the destination bin only. EWM will control destination location, which destination it should go, which bin it should go. Everything system will control based on the product. But how this will work, how the AGVs will work, this will be totally controlled by third party softwares.
Yeah.
Okay, but it will respect EWM decisions now. So it's an integration point. Integration with different companies like Cooktron company, MHP different company, okay, Metro different company. Lot of companies are there, okay, who can support this integration part. Now is it clear? This is clear. Automatic storage table is clear for you.
Yeah.
Now next one you can see work center in staging area group. What is this one? Work center I see and staging area group also I see. But what is this work center in staging area group? If I
So
don't
when
have
they
much space in my warehouse to keep two different locations, work center is separate, staging area separate. In this case, there are some warehouses will be there. Once you receive the goods, there only they will do consolidation and deconsolidation in the staging area itself. In the staging area, in the GR area itself, they will do consolidation and deconsolidation and they will move to the destination location. Got the point? If you have some space issues and optimize, if you want to do some kind of various optimization part, then you will prefer to go for work center in staging area group. Is it clear? Simple thing. Now, what you can do here in the warehouse, either you can do staging, either you can do staging or else in this case, what we can do here, GI staging area and GR staging area, we can do only stage the goods. We can stage the goods for the loading or unloading. This one. What we can do here in especially, we can do only deconsolidation and deconsolidation. But in case If I add the storage type behavior as work center in staging area group, what we can do here? This storage type role work center in staging area group. What I can do here?
Both receiving and deconsolidation.
Okay, I can do these activities here only. I can do these activities in this location. Okay, means I'm giving access to unpack everything in the GI zone and GR zone. I'm giving access authorization here. Got it? Based on the role. Now, automatic warehouse. This is controlled by AGVs. Okay, I told you just now. If any of the storage type is controlled by AGVs, any of the warehouse is controlled by AGVs, then we define the storage type role as AGVs. Okay, automatic warehouse. Can you see this one? In this storage type, any manual operators is allowed here. Can you see AGVs are working here? In this location, any manual resource are allowed or not for picking or put away, whatever it may be. Is it allowed or not in these storage types? No, right?
No.
Because if someone is allowing here, it will become accidents, right? Total loss to the company. So that is the main reason. Totally be controlled by AGVs. Either it can be put away, it can be removal, it can be internal movement, whatever it may be, totally controlled by AGVs. In this case, you'll keep like automatic warehouse, this one. Okay. And now last one you can see production supply. What is production supply, guys, here? Production supply. If you see here, my picture, what is this one, guys, here? PR10 storage type. What is PR10 storage type?
So stocking the goods for production.
Okay, means I am keeping the stock only for the production. I uh, means in the production line, I can say where the production is happening. I am keeping the stock in the production line so that they are using it for production. So this is called as production supply. Clear? Clear on the roles part, guys. All the roles are clear for you. Now you need to create one storage type. Okay. For now, forget about this part. Automatic storage travel. This one. Okay. Forget about these two things and add also forget and doors also fine. Okay, you forget about doors also. ID point and pick point also you can forget. Now currently what you will use? Standard storage types you will use and use staging area group, use work center and use doors also and use work center staging area group. Okay, we use only 4 to 5 storage types now, but in the future we use different other storage type roles. Clear? Any questions? Now if I go to storage type in my warehouse as 9010. For 9010, what will be the role, guys, here? What is the role now? 9010. What is this 9010 first of all? What is 9010?
Staging group,
Goods receipt.
staging area group.
Staging area for GR normally. Okay. Now, can you see there are some customized, I can see GRMD. In this case, for GRMD, what will be the role in this case? Sorry, type role. GRMD. GR.
Goods receipt and work center.
Work center. Why the work center? Where it was mentioned as work center? Okay, I will take one more. IRAC, inbound delivery, quality, add. They mentioned add here. Can you see? Storage type add. In this case, what will be the role?
Tag management.
Add. It will be add. G. See? Add. Now, I will take, give me a second. I can see work center. In this case, what will be the role here? Work center. Role is what? E. E is for what? Work centers. Means I can have n number of storage types, but I need to give the role. I need to tell the system that what is the storage type first of all, that is what is the purpose I created, what is the behavior of the storage type. I need to tell the system, right? So for that reason I need to give my storage type role. Is that clear? Storage type roles part is clear for you or not?
Yeah.
Okay. And by tomorrow, we'll resolve the issues first of all. And what we'll do, we're going to discuss other things. Okay. We'll discuss few of the things. And also, we'll start the HU management, handling unit management. Tomorrow's class, I will take 2 to 2.5 hours. Okay. We'll complete
Oh,
the bin level put away strategies, and also we'll start the handling unit management also. Tomorrow's class. Okay. Clear? Any questions?